with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So New Mexico State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players at speed. But that's got to be on display in this game.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Flynn. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Stanford's offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possession.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Alexander. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. To throw, it's Flynn. Here's the pressure. Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain. And looking for a gap, it's Mason. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gives it on the option. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop now to see what they do on fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Touchdown, Cardinal! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Rides the back on the option, the give. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to ride this running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the ground, it's Mason. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looks as if he's going to run it.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. Even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Sam Houston has methodically built this advantage, and I wonder if an interception from one of the stars in that secondary might not seal the deal. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Sam Houston. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUS.
Here's the handoff. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Completes the shuffle pass. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Flynn. Unloads to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moncrief. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal, Stanford.
Wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Setting up the screen.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the 1st down, and you're obviously trying to get the 1st down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on 3rd down. I like when you slip them in there to try to make a big play, catch the defense maybe being a little aggressive.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Stanford! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
17, Stanford, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Off the RPO, complete.
But who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Flynn. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got him. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Hits him with a stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick strike complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but that penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. He wants to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Stanford lines up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. To the air, it's Flynn. Makes the grab on the left.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Moncrief. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know, you're asking for an interception.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Hauls it in. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Brings up second down.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. A quick pass to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Punt is in the air. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 1st down from their own 22. Scanning the field, it's Flynn. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. Running free. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aggies. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
New Mexico State, 26.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. 12. Caught behind the line. It's Moncrief. There he goes. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, the ground game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Looking to pass. It's Flynn. Makes the catch. It's Mason. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. And this is a big key for us to win this game.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. On the move.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, New Mexico State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Colorado State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Fort Collins. They'll enjoy this one all week. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standards.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the air on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team.